I find that when I'm beginning something new, a painting or a sculpture, a drawing, a new commission, it doesn't really matter. I find myself stuck again, stuck as to how to begin. Well, what do I do? What's my entry point? What's my intention? Something's driving me though. I want to pick up the paint, I want to put my hands in clay, but I'm stuck. Why do I get stuck? What's holding me back? I've become very curious about this, for I am an artist. I've been an artist now for almost 2 decades, and I'm an exhibiting artist. Why does this happen at the beginning of every new drawing I do or exhibition that I'm about to prepare for a commission work? I don't know. Why do I hesitate? I'm also a psychotherapist, and I follow the unknown with other clients and hidden messages of my clients. I help bring them to the forefront so that they are no longer playing hide and seek. And I also am a creativity coach. I facilitate the creativity of others. I counsel their inner critic. I act like a Ganesh. I gently remove invisible obstacles that appear like opaque, unmovable barricades that stop the creative juices from flowing. And yet, new beginnings, new starts. And these can be daily. It's not just, oh, I've started now, I'm fine. So in September, I decided to enroll in an online art course. I wanted to become a student once more, to feel what students feel like, because as an art educator and facilitator, psychotherapist, blah, 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 I wanted to remember. I wanted to recall these feelings and challenge myself once more and see if I could learn something. And it was a simple course, an online course of doodling and mixed media, small paintings, no big deal, limited resources, pastels, watercolours, pens, pencils, whatever, inks, acrylics. I had all of these things, so I wasn't going to purchase anything extra. Every lesson was guided and beautifully expressed, and it was explained with a video and a demonstration. Beautiful, easy. And all the students that were enrolled in this online course were encouraged to share their work in a private online forum. Beautiful. What happened? Well, I went to put some of my work up on this private online forum page and got to see the beautiful, amazing artworks of the other students. And I thought, how can I put my naive stuff up there? It's not good. I'm not going to do it. Maybe I'll just kind of hover, take in the lessons, not show any of my work. And I didn't for the first couple of lessons. And then I thought, well, that's not why I enrolled. I enrolled to be a student and to face these challenges. And I did start putting my work up and sharing them. And I didn't edit. So I didn't pick just my best ones. I put all of them up. And as I did, I began to relax. And by simply putting my work up to the full view and scrutiny of others, I felt a sense of freedom. I felt, in fact, released from whatever anybody else had to say about my work. Whether it was good or bad, it wasn't about seeking to receive some kind of permission from others that I was good enough. I just needed to allow myself to have the experience and to grow through it. And that's when I realized that I'd learned something very valuable. And that is that at every beginning or start of a project, we are enamored with the idea of the big picture, the final outcome. It's almost like we want to get there straight away. We want to arrive there straight away. What I learned was that we begin where we are at, and that we are to call on our courage to continue along this path, this new beginning. For without movement towards our place of being, we will not arrive anywhere. I also learned that at any point in time in my life, I am at a new place of at. Today, this is where I am at. When I remember this and I honour it, and I somehow am able to access my courage to continue. In fact, it goes beyond the courage to continue. It just says, yes, this is what you are creating right now. Continue, continue, continue. Art is a practice. Doesn't matter how good you are, or confident, or otherwise. I learned that we are all at different places of that. I dare call them atnesses, and it is indeed a joy to experience the arrival of our creations when we allow ourselves to create, to bring them out, to bring them forward, uncorrected, unedited. And those works are not conclusions per se, they are just little signposts of our evolution. They are our symbols of this is where I am at, and that our path, as we continue to move along, it winds, turns left, turns right, goes up, goes down, and sometimes backward. It is a moving path. It changes direction continuously. I learned that I can be both strong and weak, vulnerable and courageous at the very same time. And that creating work has allowed me to understand too that simple things like learning how to work with art material and how to connect with it was in itself a valuable lesson. Our beginnings are filled with uncertainty, exploration, a search for meaning. And if I can remember this at each new beginning, and any one journey may have several beginnings within it, I wish no longer to hurry the process of arriving. Instead, I wish to experience the gifts of taking the journey. And it is more a matter of continuing my art practice. And if I focus on that, if I focus on the process, then I will make progress. That's all I have to remember. Process, practice, progress. My name is Nola Dermatopoulos.